Hello and welcome to the latest episode of Talking COP. I'm Theaker, and throughout the duration of this year's COP29 conference, we're delving deeper into all things climate change with our academic experts, as well as some of our industry connections who are doing some amazing work to reduce environmental footprint. Today, I'm joined by Dr Ashraful Alam, who is the Associate Professor of Sustainability and Programme Leader for our MSc Finance programme here at the University of Salford. Thank you for joining us, Ashraful.
Thank you for inviting me as well.
So, to kick us off, how can sustainable finance and green investments reduce the impact of climate change?
Sustainable finance involves integrating environmental, social, and the governance criteria into their financial decision making. Sustainable finance, through their preferential lending rates, flexible financial limits, and financial support, they can reduce the climate change impact. On the other hand, like by putting the credit limit or charging high interest rate, they can discourage the unsustainable industries like the tobacco industry or the weapon industry. They can discourage them. So in simple, their distinct credit rationing policies of sustainable finance, they can give positive signals to the environmental friendly organizations, while they can encourage the unsustainable industries to change or to restructure their production processes towards sustainable growth. So now let's give you some examples like where they are mainly focusing the sustainable finance to reduce the carbon emission. One of the key area is the renewable energy initiatives. So they are supporting renewable energy or the development and the expansion of the renewable energy project or the initiatives like solar, wind, or the hydropower. So this initiatives replaces the fossil fuel productions, so significantly reducing the carbon emission. They are also like supporting the clean transportation in like the electric vehicle production, and the Bank of America, they are supporting the project of sustainable aviation fuel. The sustainable aviation fuel it's being making by the biomass like the food scraps, the old newspaper, the forestry. So this will have significant impact on the transportation sector. If we can use that sustainable biofuel, probably it will reduce the carbon emission because the transportation sector is one of the largest sources of the carbon emission. They are also supporting the green buildings. Green investment help finance the energy efficient buildings, which will reduce the energy consumption and the emission of the real estate sector. Then the green bonds. This is the one of the key innovation in the sustainable finance. Green bond are particularly designed to support the environmental friendly initiatives or the projects. For example, the Lula da Silva, he is the president of Brazil. So he took initiative and issued the green bond to protect the Amazon forest. And research shows the issuing of the green bond, it has positive impact after the first issuance, as it provides the positive signals to the investors. At the same time, it shows the firm's commitment to the environment or the sustainability. So that is the different way the sustainable finance can reduce the impact of climate change.
What are the latest advancements in fintech that are helping to accelerate sustainability?
Okay, so recent developments in in fintech can play a critical role to reduce carbon emission or the accelerated sustainability by making finance too accessible, transparent, and more efficient. Okay, let's give you an example from the M-Pesa. M-Pesa is a mobile apps which is used in the Kenya. Okay, the Kenya's of the financial infrastructure wasn't that good around 2006 or 7, and many people were unbanked. So they invented that the M-Pesa apps, which now the people who are unbanked, they are using that one. And so by doing that, fintech actually ensuring the financial inclusion, okay, and ensuring the sustainability in the society. Now, around 30 million people in Kenya, they are using that apps, and around 50 million people in the region, they are using that app, and they are using for payment, then personal to personal transaction, and even for the salaries to the employees. Then the Triodos Bank in the UK, this bank is familiar or popularly known as the sustainable bank. Okay, this now all of we have bank account, but we don't know how our money being used by the bank. Okay, but this bank, they are exclusively using this fund that add value in the sustainability initiatives. For example, they are investing in renewable energy, then organic farm, and the social enterprises. So if you know your fund is being used for this, like the sustainability or the environmental beneficial project, it has positive impact. So you'll feel, okay, I'm positively impact on the society. I'm contributing to build the sustainable society. So this is the way fintech actually helping the people and the organization to accelerate sustainability. Another aspect of fintech is like the doconomy. Doconomy is a kind of platform where you will see the every transaction, how much carbon is emitting is from each transaction. Even you can also know your carbon footprint. Okay, if you know your carbon footprint, probably you can take action. Okay, I'm doing this and it's emitting more carbon, so I should stop doing that one. And you will also know like the which product is sustainable and which is not sustainable. So you can make your informed decision, and you can change your mind whether you should buy that one or not. So this information, like the per transaction, how much carbon are emitting, then your personal carbon emission, and as well as the product carbon emission, you will get to know from that platform economy. Another thing like the carbon credit. Okay, here token platform that is we can use for the carbon credit. Let's give you some background on what is carbon credit. Government allows companies to a certain level of carbon emission. Now, if you exceed that limit, you may need to buy that carbon limit or the carbon offset. Okay, but if you already excess, probably you can sell your carbon to other companies. So this is the platform token that you can use for buy, sell, and trade of your carbon. So this is the another name is cap and trade program. Mm-hmm. But so this is the different way this platform like Deconomy, M-Pesa, token, then Tridios. So these are the platform, fintech platform that is helping to accelerate the sustainability.
And how is the finance sector adapting to AI to help reduce the carbon footprint of the industry?
Okay, AI actually nowadays every day we are using AI. So this is also helping for our in the field of sustainability. So now the first one for the sustainability, like how do we measure the sustainability? The first thing we measure using the ESG score, environmental, social, and the governance score. And how do we measure that? So traditional method of measuring ESG performance is manual and it's time consuming. But if we can get help from the AI, which can collect the data from different sources, for example, from the sustainability reporting, then online news portal, or the social media content. So by accumulating those information, they can give us more accurate ESG performance. And what is the benefit of that one? Like if we get the accurate measurement, so we can assess the company's sustainability practices. So whether the company or practice sustainability or not. So we can assess that one. So the one of the example that is we call SQ S-ray. That is they are using AI platform for measuring the ESG performance. AI also help us to measure the impact of the climate change. Okay, so we have like drought, heat weather, or the flood. So how much we are affected by that one. So the AI can help us to measure the impact of the climate change. AI can also help us to measuring the carbon of each business activities. We have different kind of business activities like operational activity, transportation, marketing, finance. So each of the activity, how much we are emitting the carbon. So AI can help us to precisely calculate that the carbon emission. And if we know that, probably we can take action. So AI can help us measuring the ESG performance, then our own carbon footprint, product carbon footprint, and the processes or the activities of the business carbon footprint. They can also help us to the insurance for the climate change. So different way they can help us and ensure the sustainability.
Brilliant, thank you.
Okay, thank you.